A long time ago, far away into the galaxy, was a planet much different than ours. A planet ruled by dragons. It was a dark and mysterious place, full of terror and sadness. One dragon felt as if she didn't belong, so she fled the planet, finding her way to Earth. She fell in love with the bright colors and beautiful flowers around her. It didn't last long though, as she was found by the other dragons and brought back and sentenced to eternity in a place called Limbo, a faraway place feared by everyone. But she saw it differently and was in awe of the beautiful pastel colors and brightness. Finally at peace, happy, she was now living in her pastel dreams. Using the Love Contours All palette, I am using the black and darkest brown shade and gently filling in my eyebrows. To prime my eyelids, I'm using the HD Studio Photogenic eyeshadow base and blending it out with a precision sponge. Next, I'm going in with the Ultimate Electric palette using the pink shade first, blending it in a C shape. Using the blue shade next, putting it all over my lid and blending it up into my crease. This purple shade from the Ultimate Brights palette, I'm just using that in the crease. I'm then cutting up my crease with the HD Studio Photogenic foundation. Going in with the Chromatic Illuminating powders, I'm first using Twilight tint in the inner corner and then going in with Lavender Steel in the middle of the lid. And then I'm just making a winged liner with the Epic ink liner. I used Wicked lashes and Exposed and Overrated together to create a new and dramatic lash. I then used the HD Studio Photogenic foundation in the shade 101.5. Using the Faux Whites liner in the shade Honeydew, I'm just lining my inner corner and waterline. Using the same pink, blue, and purple I used before, I'm just using that on my lower lash line. Using the purple, I'm just drawing on some lashes. Using some white paint, I'm just drawing on some scale-like shapes on my cheekbones. I decided to draw on some more lashes with the Epic ink liner before going in with more scales on my forehead. Using the blue shade from the Love You So Mochi Arcade Glam palette, I'm just going in over the scales to create a iridescent look. Using the same blue I used on my eyes, I'm just going in and contouring my face. Then going in with the pink and doing the same. Now I'm just going in with the white paint and creating some random shapes all over my face. I don't really know what pattern I'm using, I'm just doing whatever feels right. Moving on to the chest, I'm just filling white in all over the place to have a white base. I'm going to be using these 4 shades and just randomly placing them all over my chest. I'm then going in with the dark purple and just lining that underneath my jaw. Using the Vivid Brights cream color in the shade Love Overdose, I'm just sketching out some shapes and mountains. Going in with the shade Blueprint and doing the same. Then I'm blending out the lines with some pink eyeshadow before going in with the Faux Whites liner in Honeydew again and just making some highlights. Using white paint, I'm just making a big half circle and kind of blending out the planet I made before because I wasn't so happy with it. Then just filling it in as well as making some more highlights around the landscape. I'm then adding some shadows and dimension using the pink and purple eyeshadows. In wherever I feel like there needs to be a shadow. Then going in with a bit of blue, purple, and just using all the shades to kind of create more dimensions in the landscape. Using the white paint again to kind of highlight the areas I feel like need some more poppin'. And there really isn't any rhyme or reason to this, just see where you need to put these things and then you will figure it out as you go. More colors, yay! I'm just going in and filling in some colors wherever I feel like they're needed. Using the 11 brush and the same paint as before, I'm just going in and creating some random dots to emulate some stars, as well as creating some crosses as I go to have that starry blinking star kind of feel. Going in, adding some more highlights. Then I'm using the black shadow from the Love Contours All palette, and I'm just trying to trace around and making some shadows. Well, I can never have too many highlights. I'm just adding some more in the skies and the water and on the planet thingy in the middle. And then I'm just going over the mountains as well with that white paint. The shadows from underneath shine through, so it just creates this wonderful effect. I'm just creating some clouds using kind of a fluffy motion and then dabbing the paint on. And then I'm just going in with a pink shadow and creating some shadows. Then I'm using the Faux Blacks liner in the shade Blackberry to line out a dragon. I just started out with the body before adding the wings and then kind of filling it in lightly. Here I used a holographic Halo shimmer stick in the shade Arctic Crush, and I'm just using that to create some highlights. Being done with the chest, I wanted to make my face a bit more vibrant, so I'm just putting on the same colors as before, just putting them on more heavily. And then I'm going in with the same highlighter stick as I used on my chest, and I'm just popping that on for that poppin' highlight, even on my lids, making a funny face. And then I'm just going in with the cream color and making some stars on my face as well. And just reapply my under eye more heavily. For the lips, I am using the pinkest shade in the Ultimate Brights palette, and I'm just dabbing that on the center of my lips. Finishing off with the Duo Chromatic lip gloss in the shade Day Club. Time for a wig and some lenses, and I'm done. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you like this look. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button to follow me along my journey, and hopefully I will see you in the top 15.